Hello, the channel. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're all well. It's a Friday night. I'm off on holiday next week, and this is the first pint of the holiday. Oh, absolutely magnificent. As you can see, it's Madre El Alma de Madrid, which is brewed in Yorkshire. Anyway, it's a Spanish recipe, I think. On to sorare. It's been a brilliant midweek. Absolutely superb stuff. A wee bit of MLS action, so always needed before the big splurge on Celtic cards and everything next week. We'll have a wee recap in terms of the ceiling and what we've been trying to bid for and been outbid by Pranxion. But yeah, what a excellent midweek. So going quite well in terms of streaking as well. And Nashville paying off. I can't believe it. I mean, I can't the other thing I can't believe is I never captain Zimmerman. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't because I always usually captain him, but I know it's easy to say now, but horrendous captain choice. The jar's been quite good, but we need to give it a wee sing of the song. Joe, Super Joe Willis. He won the Super Tash. That's the first toast of the night. The Super Tash 84, absolutely insane. So yeah, there we go. The Nashville strategy's paid off. I think that's pretty much repaid because we've had a couple of cashews, a couple of sort of streaks, nothing ridiculous there, but the guys have been absolutely sensational this season. So we're going for the next part of the streak, obviously. 15 points away, yes. I think captain choice has sort of buggered that, but there we go. Zimmerman's been in and out after that really bad concussion. Nothing much going in classic realms. Obviously, Messi played pretty decent, but never got those decisives and just never really put the other teams together. Did hit streak number 3 as well. So second as well in Division 2 in Limited. Streak number 3. Pretty nice team. So went for the defensive stack there. So absolutely nailed that. That was really good. And obviously Zimmerman getting the last man tackle was insane as well. Miranchuk finally delivered. Sam Sturridge, excellent. And Zinkernagel, shout out to Sorare probabilities. Zinkernagel was a really high projected score on the spreadsheet. We'll be doing more of that some point soon. I'm away soon. I keep mentioning it. Sorry for rubbing it in. I don't mean that but just so that people know why I'm not doing like a sort of video next midweek and everything. Either way, but yeah, we will be back with some more content after that, hopefully. Nothing much else to write home about. CJ Dos Santos never played. Nice to see Cezinha back to form. So I think that's 3 goal contributions in 2 games, which is really good. I think he was also due an assist, but I don't know if that's been awarded to him. And yeah, nothing much else, but absolutely excellent midweek, boosting up that bank balance for all the cards that we're going to be buying for Celtic. There's no point in lying, is it? There's just really no point in lying about that. Like, I'm going to be buying some Celtic cards, right? Everybody knows that. I think it's like the worst kept secret like around. Like, obviously, I'm going to be buying some Celtic cards. So, $650 in cash, amazing. 260 essence, not quite as amazing as it used to be because obviously it's all changed now. So, looks a lot better than it actually is now. I think now it's onto multipliers of 20 in some boxes. So let's open those boxes as well, see what the story is there. Nothing that good in them, I don't think, still. Could do with being jazzed up a wee bit. I think that's sort of fair to say. And then we'll have a wee look at the general gallery and everything as well, see what we've been doing. So 20 essence cap. Oh, that, yeah. That's just one, isn't it? It's like the old one. I seen Quinny posting about that as well. Get 200. He was getting all excited. 20. So it does sound better, but it's not actually better. Anyway, let's have a look at the vault. See what's been happening in that connection. So yeah, there was a few computer screens getting bashed in. To be honest, with all the errors and everything, like it was just like it was doing my head in. Like, I don't know if everybody was getting that. Like you would just like do all these different cards or whatever. And say right, I've decided now. You press it, it just didn't work. So yeah. Firstly, in the limited vault, so 524 cards sealed, which is pretty mad. I sealed Di Maria, and he's not injured. I thought he was injured, but I've sealed him and he's not injured, so he might be the first one I unseal. But anyway, 524, 7% boost. So obviously not everybody's going to have hundreds of cards to seal, but pretty good. Really happy with that. I think it's a good move from Sorare's point of view. I mean, like you'll see how many cards I've sealed in total once it goes through different scarcities, but um, there must be a lot of cards like being sealed now, and a lot of them obviously are useless ones. But it does kind of tempt you in as it gets harder with the different points, more popular players or whatever. 20 points, 50 points. Do you need to get to that next target? Do you want an R1%, or do you want to just whack a guy into classic? So I'm not that close to level 8, so I'm just going to kind of leave it at that. Rare wise, level 9, which is absolutely brilliant. 874 cards sealed. I must have a lot of shit in my gallery, honestly. A lot of shit. Seriously. Um, Obviously some of these guys like make sense, right? Because like the Liverpool collection guys, well, they're not really playing these days. James Milner, I think, still is playing, but you know what I mean. Sealed to Dusan Tadic, don't know where he's going to go. Probably unseal him as soon as signs for somebody. Sorry about the sniffles. I've had COVID recently as well, and just had a really hot Chinese. Super rare, so again, level 6, pretty good. I mean that's a bit closer, so I might be kind of tempted. Obviously, as we get towards the end of the season, there's going to be points where there's going to be guys in the off season and things, so there might be some tactical sealing, and need to unseal it later on. Need to be really careful because if you can read, sorry, I'd say that. You can't use them for anything. It's sealed. It's a vault, but it looked quite cool. I mean, I like the design. I think it's been a good effort. You can unseal them at the moment because some people are not really that good at reading, but there we go. And then we've got the unique vault up to level 2. I don't see me getting much beyond that. Joe Hart's retired. Lienard, I'm waiting on him making a move, and Schunderwald has went on loan to a lower division. I want to just show you the unique I picked up, and then we'll wrap up because point of this is just sort of rewards video. So I've been buying a few uniques. I've managed to get in season 1, so I've got Byung-Jun Soo, Zorganov picked up. Pranksy will eventually let me get some super rares to go with that. Mudrajitsa has moved to Dynamo, so we do well there. Benjamin Nygren looks excellent pre-season. No real surprise there, already averaging 61. Vitek, I think he'll do pretty well. Bundesliga 2. Shinta Tanaka picked up. Greg Taylor's away as a Blue X. Nico Serrano, obviously always rated. But Byung-Jun Soo has been scoring really well. If anybody doesn't know that card, it's basically going to provide a boost at 80%. So every lineup that put him in contender between now and the end of the season, once the competition opens, that lineup gets an 80% boost. So, yeah, I'm not that good at maths in my head these days, but yeah, let's keep it simple. For every $1,000 you win, you're going to win $1,800 instead of $1,000. So basically, if I have that guy in a lineup, so that cost me like 350 quid, or about $500. So I have that guy in one lineup that pops off and gets a podium, that's him repaid. So pretty interesting stuff, if I do say so. In terms of the market, well, you can see down the bottom here, I've been following quite a few. Pranksy's basically just bought everything, so I was surprised. Let's have a look at what Pranksy's bought. Should be in my favourites because I've been having a look. Don't tell him I said that. C cards. So yeah, he's going for the Club Brugge stack. He's going for the USG stack. He's going for Della Valle. I don't know if he's going all Charleroi. He's going for Senna Lamens. I can see he picked up some uniques already as well. So obviously going for that strategy. It is a league competition, so um, I don't know about the four lineups thing. Anyway, I've made my point in that before, but he's picked up Tolo, Scoras, Vic Chambier, who I think like he's fancied to take over that number one role now. I think Morris going to Saudi. Joel Ordonez, really good player. So yeah, that's what Pranks doing. With it only being the one out of cards at the moment, it's kind of a bit harder to pick up cards. So a lot of them are going at kind of inflated prices. Bear in mind, this time last year, I think SPFL was first, and then the cards were a wee bit inflated, and then they calmed a bit, and then there was special announced and things. So obviously we've already got some promos announced this year because we've got the streaks and we've got the boost on the streak. So let's have a quick look at that, and then we'll wrap up so that I can drink copious amounts of beer. So let's view the streaks. That's what I want to see. Let's see the streaks. Sorare respects my privacy. Thanks very much for that. So where are they? Ah, wait now. I'm in the wrong place already. That's like view my streaks. Sorry. Where's that table thing that they had? I want to see a table. Easier hot streaks. Maintain your streak. Where is it? View streaks. Yeah, maybe it's just in the blog. Okay. Giving up on that, but it's obviously there's promotions running just now, so I think from memory, like they're reducing the points target for the first two. It's going to apply to contender and things as well, so I do think like the sort of clever play is like pick up some sort of contender stuff. Obviously, J League I don't think it's back until like 10th of August, so a couple of weeks break on that, but you might pick up some right bargains, and obviously you still get a couple of weekends of the enhanced streaks, and it'll be a good value for money sort of way in though. Maybe pick up a team for 60 or 70 quid. You potentially pay that off within like 2 weekends really if you hit the first and the second streaks. Really a good idea. And will we get specials over and above that? I mean, sorry, I haven't really committed so much this year to saying there'll be a specific specials budget. Maybe they're playing it a bit by year, see how the cards sell out and everything there as well. But there we go. I did make an attempt at some of the cards I bid on Tobias Lawal. That went for 800 quid, which is probably a wee bit on the pricey side, but there we go. We'll need to obviously get a goalkeeper and everything for the super rare and unique side. Anyways, I'm rambling on now. That's plenty for our rewards video. Thanks again for watching. We'll have more content up soon. There will be a wee gap now, obviously, until I'm back. But then after that, we're going to be getting into some Celtic stuff. Obviously, having a look at who I've picked up from Celtic, working towards hitting some streaks, hitting some cash wins. Anyways, muchas gracias for watching. Or I don't know, what do they say in Yorkshire? Le Bosh or whatever, I guess. So keep like putting on like Twitter or whatever, and there's this guy going Bosh. This big guy, Le Bosh. He's in France now, pretending he's French, saying Le Bosh, and people are just watching these videos. What a mad world. As you're watching my video, thanks very much for watching. If you're playing this weekend, we end in the customary fashion goals. Good luck. Go fuck.